All right, we're here with Tarec Saffiedine, who will be headlining this coming Saturday's UFC Fight Night card happening at the Scotiabank Centre in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And Tarec, 2 for 2 thus far in terms of UFC main events that you have received.
Yeah, it's an honor. I'm really excited to be a second main event back-to-back.
You were very vocal in wanting this Rory MacDonald fight. What was the main reason, the motivation behind going and getting this fight with Rory, which ultimately did land you a main event with him?
Yeah, man. I was stoked when I got the news that I was able to fight Rory. It's a huge opportunity. It's a great opponent, and it's a huge step ahead for my career if I win that fight. So I wanted that fight because I truly believe that I have the skills, the mindset to beat him. And he's a top guy. He's the guy up there to get to close to a title shot. That's where I want to be.
I can't imagine where the frustration has been on your part. I mean, you go back to that win over Nate Marquardt. You're on top of the world. Everyone's getting set to move and migrate over to the UFC. And injuries have been a real big problem for you. I mean, These last 2 years, is it kind of looking at Saturday as a chance that you can almost rectify all of that and knocking off who many think could be next in line for that welterweight title? It seems that this is an incredible opportunity for you Saturday.
Oh yeah, man. Like you said, it's a huge opportunity, the biggest fight of my career, and I took my camp really seriously. I'm healthy. I'm feeling good. My weight is good, so just have to go out there and perform and win Saturday. That's all I'm focused on is get that W. I know a lot of people, they underestimate me, but I'm here to shock the world.
How did you feel, particularly about the Hyun-Gyu Lim fight back in January in Singapore? Many people, I mean, right out of the gate producing a Fight of the Year contender, but your performance in hindsight now against Lim and how your body held up to going 5 rounds.
After a year off, the last round, I kind of felt a little bit tired. I had 2 surgeries last year, so it took a little bit of toll on me. I guess I felt it at the end of the fight, but I learned a lot from that fight. Even though I won that fight, I learned a lot. I made some good thing, I made some bad thing, made some mistakes that I've been working on, and today I feel great.
A lot of audiences, I mean, they'll just look at a main event as, it's an extra 10 minutes. But to a fighter, that's a world of difference when it comes to preparing for a 5-round bout. This will be Roy's first 5-round bout, potentially. Just tell us a bit about the preparation when you're getting set to go 25 as opposed to 15 minutes.
It's all in the training. For me, I believe it's all about the training, about the way you train, the way you recover. I made some mistake in the past as far as my training camp, and I had this camp was a long camp, a good camp. I'm healthy, and 5 rounds you just have to train the proper way, so you are ready to push high pace for 5 rounds and not for 3 rounds, and have the right training partners, the right coaches, the right nutrition, the right rest, and if you do all that, then there's no problem.
It seems like there's a lot you can take away, particularly the last 2 fights Rory's had with Damian Maia and then with Tyron Woodley, where he was essentially able to nullify Tyron up against a cage and looking spectacular in his last 2 fights. I mean, what have you kind of taken from those last 2 performances with Rory and implementing your own game plan for Saturday?
My coach did the work as far as, studying him. I did a little bit of work as well. But there's one thing that I can tell you is that, I really understand his game. I really understand what it can bring into the cage, the way he moves, the way he boxes, the way he kicks. I don't know why, but I really feel what he's going to do, and I think that's going to be an advantage for me coming into that fight.
Have you kind of taken anything away from the fact that, you wanted this fight and you vocalized that, got the fight with a win here? I mean, where does that put you in the welterweight division? Because you're knocking off who many think is the next in line.
Yeah, I believe so. All I'm focused on right now is fighting Saturday and win. That's all I'm focused on. After that fight, it's many things will happen. Many things will happen, and many good things. That's what I'm looking for. But right now I'm just focused on Rory.
Well, we wish you the best of success going into Saturday night. UFC making their debut in Halifax, Nova Scotia, headlined by Tarec Saffiedine and Rory MacDonald.